Okay, let's discuss Java arrays. In previous examples, we use integer variables. Now, suppose I want 100 integer values. I don't want to create 100 integer variables. So the solution to this is we can use arrays. In array, we can store multiple values of same type. Let's demonstrate that. So how to create an array? First, you need to define the type of the array, like you used to define in variables, int, then square brackets. These square brackets signify that this is an array. The name of the array equals new. Arrays are objects by default, so that's why you use new with arrays. Then again square brackets, then size of the array. Here size signifies the number of elements the array will store. If array has size 5, then it will store values from 0 to 4. By 0 to 4 I mean 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are indexes. Arrays are accessed by indexes. If array has size 5, then values will be stored from index 0 to index 4. Like ARR of 0 will give value at 0th index. Let's give it values. ARR of 0, give any random values, 10. ARR of 1, give it 20. ARR of 2, give it 30. ARR of 4, give it 40. ARR of 3, sorry. ARR of 4, give it 50. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5 values. Index always begins from 0. So now how to access these values? We discussed for loop earlier. So now we'll use for loop for iterating through this array. Again, same int condition. Our first index is 0. We can give a 0 value, 0. I is less than. Now I should be less than the size. So how to get the size from an array? See, that is simple. Simply use name of the array, then use dot. By default you'll get length. Length is the predefined Java attribute with which you can get the length of the array. And again I++, so it will increment it. So for printing, simply use ARR of I. So this will print the whole array. See, 10 to 50. So how this worked? Suppose first I was 0. Then we are accessing ARR of 0th value, and ARR of 0 was 20. And then it incremented, then ARR of 1, and ARR of 1 was 20. So this loop kept on executing until it met this condition. Until this condition was true, this loop kept on executing, and then we printed the whole array. Let's make a program to demonstrate array and if condition statements. Now Java conditions. Suppose we want something to happen if a certain condition is met, then we'll use conditions. Now let's take another example for that. Let's create a class conditional statements. Create the entry point. Now let's take an array. Let's take 5 values. I'm gonna copy these. Now suppose, let's take example of elections. Suppose if somebody has a age greater than 18, greater than or equal to 18, then he is eligible to vote, otherwise he is not eligible to vote. Let's achieve this using conditions. First of all, let's iterate over these ages. Now values will come inside. Suppose now if ARR of I, suppose ARR of I will give us the age, whatever age we have given. If it is greater than equals 18, then we'll print you are eligible to vote. Else, sorry, you cannot vote. So let's run this program. See, first let's discuss the entire functionality, how this output came into our console. First of all, we created an array. Let's suppose we'll just feed in 5 ages. Suppose we gave 20, 16, 15, 23 and 47. Now we are iterating through this array. First of all, I equals 0, then it's ARR.length, as we saw how to get the length of an array. Then if ARR of I is greater than equal to 18, then we'll make that user eligible to vote, otherwise not. First of all, ARR of 0 came. ARR of 0 was 20. And if again in this if condition, it will check if this condition is true or not. If this condition is true, only then this block will get executed. Otherwise it will come inside this else. If this is not happening, go into this else. Now the age was 20 and 20 was greater than equal to 18. Yes, so that was eligible to vote. So the output was eligible to vote. Next it was 16. ARR of 1, I was incremented to 1 and it will pick the value of ARR of 1. Then and ARR of 1 was 16, and 16 is neither greater than nor equal to 18, so it came inside else. Sorry, you cannot vote. Similarly for other values until this entire loop got executed. So this is how you achieve it using condition. These are additional conditional statements in Java.